Hey guys, just prepped the floor, got her taped off for the epoxy floor coating. Um, Basically just sanded the steel, didn't wipe the plywood down with lacquer thinner. Didn't get any grease or silicone or any goo off of there. That'll cause paint not to stick. I'm using this epoxy shield. Comes as a kit, two-part kit. Used it in the past, really good. I'm gonna put a clear coat over top of it as well because it works really well. It's got everything taped off. We're gonna flood coat it. It's enough to do 250 square feet. This is only 72, so I'm gonna dump a bunch of paint to this. Flood coat it, and hope to never see it again. So I'll get a coat on here, and I'll show you in a minute. So guys, I put enough on here for 250 square feet. You can see why the paint was on sale. It's got specks in it, or hardened particles, so still use it anyways. I'm gonna go back and I guess I'll complain about it. Guess that's why it was on sale. So I'm adding a speckle right now. I'll come around and show you. Just toss it off by hand. It's turns out really well. I won't cover that flashing. So you can't go wrong with this stuff. I mean, it hides a lot too, right? Breaks up the inconsistencies in the floor. So spackle. To tip your color. You flood it with the textured bits, whatever they want to call them. So it hides a lot of the imperfections in the floor. You know, I didn't use anything finished. I'm not filling knot holes or screw holes. Not worried about it. So this actually took enough to do 250 square feet allegedly. So there's a flood coat in this stuff. It's a two-part epoxy. And I also added the grit to it for texture, and then I'm going to put a flood coat over it. Pull the tape off after that's done, and probably seal the edge. But that's how it's coming. I got the fan running, so I can get some air movement through there. It tacks off pretty quick once you get it down. And the biggest thing is air movement with this. I'll finish off the back here with something half decent too, like a strip of stainless. Just want to get the paint down. I'll probably Seco or urethane-based caulking along there, or silicone even, right? That's what the floor is starting to look like. And I found out these are really durable with my big walk-in, so it kind of looks half decent. Oh, there's my son sticking his head in to see what's going on. So I'll show you once I roll out the clear. Morning. Next day, we'll attack overnight. Putting the top coat, clear coat on it. I'll dump enough to do 250 square feet out of this. I just do a nice flood coat. You get down there, you can see it. So none of this stuff busts through. And I've done this in my big cooler for the sheer fact that I can mop this thing out and nothing will bother it. Keep the blood and guts and nastiness out of there, or whatever you got leaking in here. Got the unit framed in there yesterday. Some FRP ahead of the 2-inch angle flashing. I'll peel the tape off and probably put a bead of Sikaflex around the top of that edge there. Nice gray, light gray. And yeah, she's coming together. It'll be a washable floor when I'm done with it. I'll update when she's dry. Hey guys, just an update. What the clear finishes up like. You can see it. Nice clear with the texture in it. Grip. Got to do a nice bead of either gray or white along the top edge. There's enough paint in here to do 250 square feet, so there's more than enough paint in here. Flood coated underneath, right? Let me show you what it looks like up here. See a nice flood coat. You can see what that looks like. Nice. The epoxy really thickens up as it hardens. It doesn't thin out. It's nice. yeah, you can mop stuff out of here. I'm not even worried about it. You know, blood and guts or whatever you got leaking in here, you can mop it out, get moisture in there. Should work fine. I've used it in my big cooler and had really good success with it. So yeah, just a recent update and the floor is done. Just got to finish off some caulking on it. It's good to go.